My people no be small thing. Hey, allegedly we don dey hear say fear don dey overwhelm some people in the palace. Wo this life sef, in short you see law is not easy to keep, but law, I thank God for law. If not for law some people go dey kpai some people. Some people go dey kpai each other, but law, thank God for people wey bring about law, abi wey thought about it. You know say the king have been telling these Olories to leave the palace, but they refuse to leave. The king have been telling them, begging them like, you people understand what is happening. Of course, they are in the palace, they know what is happening. They know that QueenNaomi must come back so that the reign of Ooni of Ife will be very good. But they refuse. They refuse to understand until the time they said that the king, the the lawyer that gave them that paper then, and told them that if they don't want to leave the palace, they should, as if they don't want to divorce, if they don't want the king to divorce them, that they should leave the palace for Queen Naomi. But they said that later some of them agree, in short not some of them, all of them agree that they are going to leave the palace. They don't want to divorce the king. I mean, they don't want the king to divorce them. So what we are hearing right now is that the lawyer then gave them 21 days to leave, or they will sign a divorce paper. But they don't want to divorce the king, in short. So what we are hearing right now is that the lawyer stormed the palace. Maybe the time that they are giving, because we heard then that they were given 21 days. So the lawyer stormed the palace to tell them that 21 days is no longer here. It don't pass. So what are you still waiting for? And that was when we heard that Auntie Ebony started leaving the palace. She left. She don't leave now, as we heard though, allegedly. That unfortunately for her, she was in the palace when they said that this lawyer came. And the king did not say anything because the king just left the whole thing for the lawyer to handle it. Because if the king should handle it himself, these people have been taking him for granted. Although we know that it's a neglection. But thank God that the king have given it to the lawyers and they are the one taking care of everything. But we heard that Auntie Ebony, when she was leaving, she was crying, looking at the king to do something or to say something. The king did not say anything. She was crying and leaving. Although she have to leave because she said that that palace is not also conducive for her daughter to stay and grow. So, and at least she have something, she have a reason for leaving. If not that the king asked them to leave, if I be her herself, if I know, though she didn't base in the palace. So, but I think she better leave. This one that she's not even in Ile-Ife, she will not, the king will not be seeing her almost every time. So whenever the king sees her, the king will understand that um she's not around. At least the king will be having time with her than other Oloris whenever she comes back. But their problem is that they don't understand the fact that Ooni of Ife need QueenNaomi to succeed. We heard that when Ooni of Ife was crowned the king, I think a month to, say people that is fighting that throne is too much. Just a month after he married Queen Naomi, he started having issues with the kingmakers, and they wanted to dethrone him. Allegedly, that is what I heard. It was this same Queen Naomi that went into prayers, and God answered her, and Ooni of Ife was not dethroned. And before you could know it, the God of Queen Naomi also gave them Tadenikawo. Although Ashley fought Queen Naomi not to conceive, but man no be God. And that thing wey God want to make it happen, na it go happen. So thank God that finally Queen Naomi was able to give Ooni of Ife a son. And that son issue caused really problem for these people. But thank God, look at QueenNaomi and the king. Look at the Ooni of Ife now. He now have a child, a son, and this son is the same son that's supposed to be in the palace, at least by the side of the father, learning a lot of things from the father. But this Olories present in the palace made QueenNaomi to take her son out of the palace, and you will not blame her because they don't love her. Some people have been saying, I don't know why people are reasoning this way. Some people hate QueenNaomi so much, oh, seriously. I don't know why they are reasoning the way they are reasoning. QueenNaomi, the woman that God used to bless Ooni of Ife with a son, this Oloris doesn't love her. Do you know that these people can actually buy anybody just to hurt QueenNaomi? I don't want to mention Tade's name because they're not going to succeed, but they will try to. So some people, you people should stop blaming QueenNaomi. Some people, I'm not saying that it's all of you. Some people blame QueenNaomi a lot. I don't know. I don't want to mention the name of those people that is blaming her, but they know themselves. Let them stop blaming QueenNaomi. This woman is a young woman that if you are in her shoe, you do the same thing that she did. Anyway, share my correct part. I just saw this and I decided to share with you. At least the lawyer is back to remind them that time have gone, oh, time don't pass. This is not what we plan. So if I come back here again and say find any of you still staying in this palace, you must sign that divorce letter. And the king is silent over all of this, and that is my happiness. At least as the king is silent, the lawyer will have their way to do what they want to do. This time is no longer the time we used to say that if a priest want to do one thing or the other, the king will stop him. If a prince want to do this or do that, the king will stop him. This time around, the king is not even going to stop anyone. He's ready to send this Oloris away so that QueenNaomi will come back. Because all the promises he made to QueenNaomi recently, we heard that he said that all of them are going to be kept, that no one is going to be like others. Because you know that he had been promising and failing. Anyway, share my correct people, don't forget that they are all alleged information. I was not there at the Palace of Ife Kingdom. Thank you. I love you guys. Bye.